My story began back in 1972 when I was in a three-car accident, and I really should not have walked away, except God was not ready for me yet. However, in the years, the 50 some years that followed, I've had pain that progressed through my body as a result of trying to get the car under control with my left arm. Before I knew it, I had arthritis throughout my body, and I've been treated with Oxycontin, oxycodone, morphine, epidurals, nerve burnings. This has been my life for the last 50 years. The thing is, I've tried to counteract it with exercise, which helped. However, the pain was always there. Medications helped, of course. Well, one day, a group of friends, we always get together for our birthday parties. We used to work together. And we were at a party, and one of my friends said, "How's your neck today, Gail?" And I said, "Well, that small child is still sitting on it." Because, when you have pain, it's always there. You just don't even necessarily notice it, but it's always your companion. And she said, "Well, let me stick this on." And I said, "What is it?" She said, it's a patch, a therapy patch. I said, "Okay." Well, I'd known the woman 35 years. She could have stuck anything on my neck and I would have said, "Fine." Well, anyway, about an hour later, we're visiting. I wasn't thinking anything of it. And an hour later, she said, "Gail, how does your neck feel?" I go like this. I said, "Oh my God, what did you put on my neck?" She said, "Well, I'll tell you about it later. We're partying now." Well, a few days later, and I had the patch on for 3 days. I didn't know the rules about wearing the X39 patch, but my neck felt so friggin' good. I wasn't taking the thing off. It washed off in the shower. But anyway, I went to a sharing session and I heard people's testimonials, and I still didn't really know what made this thing work, but I said, I need me some of that. I got me some of that along with the Eon patch. And from that day forward, that was April 16th. And I consider that the day that God blessed me with a miracle. And it was no less than a miracle. There's no such things as coincidences. I was meant to be there. My friend Nikki was meant to patch me. And that began my life of being pain-free. And I still don't really understand it, except I know my neck stopped hurting. And then my granddaughter asked me one day, she said, "Grandma, do you take those eye drops anymore for your cataract surgery?" Because I had cataract surgery in October. And I had dry eye as a result. And when she asked me that question, this was like in May, I said, "I don't remember the last time I took those drops." I said, "This is weird." So I started actually taking notes as to what was happening to me that I still didn't understand. Anyway, I noticed that in April, the pain it left my neck. In May, the inflammation throughout my body, and this is hard to believe, started going away. In June, I actually made an appointment with my chiropractor, who I went to every single week to have my neck stretched, to explain to her why I was not coming back. I've been doing that since 2004. Went to my pain clinic after she had burned my nerves 2 weeks prior to my first patching, to explain to her why I would probably never see her again in life. It's now August. I have not been to any of those doctors that I visited. Pain clinic every 3 months, my chiropractor every week. I haven't been back since. And I'm still trying to understand what is going on with my body. But as I'm kind of seeing how I'm changing my movements and all, I no longer, when I'm sitting at lunch for a long time with a girlfriend, I no longer have to stand up and adjust my body and get my knees unkinked and my back straightened, before you can move. I just get up and move. I sleep like a baby. I don't take tizanidine every night as my muscle relaxer. I'm on no pain medication at all. I don't even take Tylenol anymore. And then my energy is off the chain. I just went to my 60th class reunion and people could not believe how energetic I am. And I'm looking back at some of the things that I read about X39. I said, well, these things are, I guess, supposed to happen. But it's like, seriously, it's changed my life completely. I feel like I have a new lease on life. I feel free. That's the word. And I feel joyful. And I think because I don't have the stress of the inflammation anymore. And, like they say, you get vitamin D from the sun. I still don't understand that. But something is going on with this X39 that I tell everybody I know, and they should be sick of hearing from me. But, it's like a good sale. If I know of a good sale, I'm telling everybody, you got to go to Macy's and get in on that sale. Well, it's no different with these patches, but the difference is this has really made the quality of my life so much better, and unexpectedly so. because I had no expectations other than the pain would never come back to my neck. But now I'm like,